Welcome back to Primetime Tuesdays. We have had a great tournament so far. Oh my goodness, it's finally time for the grand finals. I'm Surplus. I'm joined here by Vaudible, aka Nick, and I'm aka Dylan. I forgot to say my name. That's really crazy. But anyway, we're about to get right into these grand finals. It will be a best of 3 set, so no best of 5. I think everybody kind of said, yeah, no, we just want to play a best of 3, which makes sense. It is like 10 p.m. Eastern. A lot of these guys have to, do their late night streams and all that, and, rest up. And also a side note, Vaughn is feeling sick, so will we see like a Michael Jordan flu game come out of him right here?
Maybe. Lyarri is also kind of sick too, so we'll see how things are going. But let me put this code in here as well so that we can see how things are going. Sorry, Goomy's just being a goober in the start chat, spamming enter.
My goodness. Oh my god.
Try to keep that what is it, APM? Is that what it's called? I can't remember.
Get the APM up, exactly.
Yeah.
The actions per minute, 100%. Yeah, he's trying to stay warm.
Exactly. I think we're starting. So hey,
we are starting
for these different servers. So thank you. They fixed something.
Hold on.
Maybe.
Wait, we're just on loading screen.
Yeah, we are on a loading screen.
Just wait.
But I do need to fix the BO3.
No,
and
we're all good.
Atlas Lab. Okay, so we didn't get Night Market again, which is good.
Looks like we're spawning in on the side of Trio Abusers on the blue.
Sweet. I didn't have to change the overlay. Let's go.
There you go. Again, this is Submissive Cats, the winner's bracket winner, versus Trio Abusers, the loser's bracket winner, with $150 on the line.
Wait, is that right?
I think that is.
It's 105 for first and 75 for second.
I thought it was
so
50.
It's 180 technically.
$180 total.
Across both of the teams.
Yeah, I flipped the 5 and the 0. It's all good. Jakar again on the Vaughn on the Jakar on the Vaughn. It's been a long night. Okay,
it's all good. You casted like 6 of these or 7?
Every single game.
Every single one. Yeah, everyone that we've streamed, you have casted. So that's all it is.
Exactly.
Again, this is the first time we're doing a Primetime Tuesday. We'll probably have a better rotation so our casters aren't too dead towards the end. But I appreciate you, Dylan, for being here through the thick of things. And it looks like we are having a mirror match on Atlas Lab. Drakkar, Kai, and Juliet on both sides. But we have the Oni Kai and the Idol Kai as the different skins that are out there. I mean, which is your favorite new Kai skin? Is it the new one or is it the old classic?
It's the new one. It's the new one. The classic one looks cool and all, but I love how the new pop one looks. He just got to work on his roots.
That's very true. And I also like how his barrage looks a bit better too, and just the way things are customized that way. But Goomy, I mean, he's just going to be spamming those emotes, the XDs, the rune. I don't know exactly what the name of that emote is. I need to learn these emotes.
Oh wait, I've got it actually. I've got it. I can look it up for you as we're casting this matchup. It's gonna be very interesting. Oh no! I click on the cosmetics. We already have a Lyarri is dead. Lyarri is dead. Bottom text. Oh no. Anyway, Goomy's still spamming his emotes, and the gold barrier is dead as well. Goomy is on low HP. He could get staggered here any second, and he does. That's a bit of a caster curse, maybe more of like a caster bless, because I didn't curse it. I don't know. I don't understand. Vaughn grabs the ball. Bells, a little bit of some good defensive stuff here from both Lyarri and Kienoob as Goomy responds back in.
And once the first goal goes in, we'll look at those early awakenings to see exactly what each side got. And with the way things are progressing so far, I was going to say maybe another curse. It was looking good for Trio Abusers, but even with a 2-on-1 situation, Lyarri's looking strong on the Drakkar Ditto. Goomy is a very strong goalie, but the core flip from Vaughn followed up with the shotgun blast is not going to be enough to be stopped by the defense.
I did want to update everybody on the emote situation. That is Team Raditz icon from the first Creator Clash. So if you want to impersonate Goomy, put in coupon code
God, look at these
Raditz.
Awakenings at the start too. The orb
oh my goodness, orbs and
agility.
sparks. Oh my goodness. So we're in for a fun match, guys.
Wow.
But yeah.
Not the greatest awakening, so I could see why they just went for a straight Ditto match, because nothing really benefits either side too much from those awakenings. I'd have to look up what exactly the Replicator does, because that's one of the new awakenings that just recently came out. So we're seeing another one of the first here as well for this tournament for Primetime Tuesday #1. But for the first goal is looking pretty solid from Trio Abusers. Again, no advantage because it's just best of 3, and you mentioned a great save from Goomy.
Amazing stuff there, but it is, again, a 2-on-3 situation. Kienoob also mega staggered, so got to watch out for that. Lyarri spawns right back in. Lizard escapes right there. I don't know the name of the ability. Oh, almost.
Wow.
Passed. Maybe that was intentional, passing it to Goomy there. And nope. See you later. Goodbye, Lyarri. That really stinks there, but they're making an offensive push on the other end of the arena here, but there's
counter.
no goalie there, so Bells just knocks it in.
Free for Bells. They will take it. When you get rid of Goomy, whatever team he is on is like 30% weaker. No, not 33, because that'd be just like their individual contribution. I'd say 45% weaker because of how much Goomy contributes to that team.
Definitely, because he's just such a good goalie, and when your goalie is out, another player has to go off of the forward and become the goalie again, so you just lose a lot of your offensive capability.
That you do. Lyarri not able to do too much there. Bell's bullying Goomy so they can't even deny any access to that final goal barrier, and barely able to get it aside. Somehow skirts just the line at the goal. The barrage coming out from You Already Lose, pushing all the way up to midfield, and, well, the black hole is actually going to deny any access to that final goal barrier, and Bells just denies any chance for Goomy to stay alive and stop that one. First set to the side of Trio Abusers.
Bro said like 300, this is Sparta, and kicked him off the goal there. Oh, yeah. Draft time, baby. We're going to go Orb Dancer. Looks like the Kai on the side of Trio Abusers, which I believe is You Already Lose. We'll be trying for the Orb Dancer,
didn't get it.
Didn't get it. Goomy got it.
I mean, makes sense to stack those orbs so that the goalie, whenever they have like a goalie orb spawn, that they could go for that. Cast a last, that means their debuffs for the special for Drakkar last longer, so that's smart for them to get that too. But the Stinger hits deal bonus damage over time is also solid because you could do so much damage with Drakkar, and makes sense why Vaughn would go for that one first.
And especially with Vaughn on Drakkar, I think the advantage goes to Trio Abusers after that draft.
Yeah, for sure. As you could already see, the stagger almost completely crushed for Lyarri. As they barely stayed alive, they had to just go invisible to keep their stagger and try to steal one of the orbs from You Already Lose, and wasn't even able to get that. And barriers across the board taken away from each person. You would think on Spectator you'd be able to see where each person goes as they go invisible, but I guess only on one side you kind of can.
Yeah, I would like to see like a double perspective so that we could see where they go, but the viewers don't have to see where they go, right?
Maybe, yeah.
That'd be interesting. Oh, no. See you later.
No surprise there.
No surprise there at all. And a double KO from Bells. It's Goomy. A 2-on-1 situation. Can Goomy do this? Or can he only do so much?
He can only do so much, especially against 3 Omega-ranked players. The #1 seed going into today. Upset a bit earlier on by Goats Esports. Apparently ping. Because West versus East, it's kind of a roll of the dice. You can't select which server you go for there, and it's kind of got to play through it at the most part. It was a 3-1 for that series, well, that game specifically, as it was a best of 1. Regardless, though, they did have the striker advantage, but not the advantage of keeping the goal barriers up. The core flip's going to work out pretty well for them, and there goes another one down, traded. It's all going to be that bottom lane deciding things in this specific goal.
You said that correctly, as Bells is tripling all over the place. Oh, my goodness. Oh, core flip coming out, and it's sent right into that shield. Another open net for Trio Abusers to take advantage of. You Already Lose is going to shift this down to Vaughn. It might just go right into Bells. Oh, nice from Goomy there, and a nice little core flip. It just gets sent right back to return to sender. Vaughn, oh, nice. Okay. Oh, it's just, I can't stop. I can't stop because Lyarri is dead.
Won't stop because, as you mentioned, Lyarri is dead. They tried to go for Vaughn, but they didn't have enough pushback on their attack for Juliet to try and stagger Vaughn and take them off the side easily there. And Goomy's gone, so goes the chance of stopping that goal from going in. Everyone is here to score that goal this time. And now it's up 2-0 again in this game. And potentially 2-0 in this, or actually 2-0 in the set, and potentially in this game, as I was talking about before. They're looking for a 3-0 sweep, trying to go to bed early, get their good night's rest, because they need to recover from whatever sickness they have. But you talked about the flu game. I mean, it doesn't seem to be affecting the side of Trio Abusers whatsoever.
Yeah, I would definitely assume so. Vaughn doesn't look as deadly as he did, but I mean, he still looks deadly. I mean,
yeah,
come on.
I mean, he's got a suit on and with a gun.
He's got a suit. He's got a gun. He's a lizard thing. Probably eats humans. I've got no clue. I'm thinking like Sorlag from Quake Champions. Again, another Quake Champions plug. What is it with you and Quake Champions? I can hear K-Bot saying in my mind, but I will not continue to talk about that as we got an open goal here on the side of the Cats. And oh no.
Oh, the Giga Blast to force that one through for the goalie goal. That's some extra insult to injury. Another 3-0. We have not seen a single goal from the side of Submissive Cats. And you could say that maybe their name is making them a bit too much submissive against their opponents, because the forwards, I talked about it going into this matchup, it was going to be one on the forwards, and you can tell the forwards on the Trio Abusers are a bit stronger than the side we have seen from Submissive Cats.
Yeah, I've got to agree here. I think Submissive Cats used up all of their dominance, and they have to be submissive for the rest of the series. Hopefully I am wrong. Hopefully I can caster curse that a little bit so we can get a little bit more of an interesting...
No one going for Twin Drive. Okay, there we go. I was about to say,
okay, yeah.
Drakar's got to take that because there really wasn't much left for them. Lyarri, I mean, might have been better for them to go for some extra stagger.
And needs the boost there, too.
But because they haven't taken a lot of damage, and the extra stagger would have been nice, but you mentioned it. Going for the invisibility a couple times. A double KO from Vaughn.
Does not matter.
Bells off the top. No goalie available. No goal barrier available to stop this onslaught from the side of Trio Abusers. Just a moment of time for that first one to go in. They're ready to close out this game and go into game 2.
Vaughn is saying, guys, I am throwing up in a bag or something. I don't know the entire situation. Please, we need to speed this up, all right? And I did mention the flu game. That's oh my God, Lyarri. No way. Lyarri dead yet again. And Goomy's still spamming the emotes. Which is, again, code RAYDITZ. R-A-Y-D-I-T-Z. Goomy.
Wow.
With a nice save there. Lyarri and Goomy tag teaming in the goal area there, and they grab a shield.
That they do. We see both Lyarri and Bells just launched back after the way that the black hole came through, but Vaughn seems to be finding all the holes in the defense of the side of Submissive Cats, and that's why you don't want to give them Drakar on any map. They need to ban that Drakar, because every time you are a goalie facing off against the Drakar and they use their primary, you're going to have a bad time. I've experienced it way too many times. It's so hard to deal with because they always have it fire a little bit behind the hitbox of Drakar, so it's hard to predict that way.
Exactly, and who let this guy bring a gun into the arena? Come on. We need some, what is this, America? We need to get some better security.
Oh, man.
Anyway, looks like...
oh, there it goes.
Yep, we got more KOs, but finally a Drakar that isn't Lyarri is out, but it's just Lyarri remaining. Kienoob coming back in. It's a 2v2 situation, so we might see a little bit of a pause, but Vaughn storming back in as Goomy has 3 more seconds left. Good core flip for the defensive there, but Vaughn just taps it in. That's a 3-0, 3-0, 9 goal. And I'm pretty sure most of those are going to Vaughn. He's a mega
all of them did. In that
all of them
set
did.
specifically. Oh, man.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I can't wait to look at the stats.
Games.
Yeah, flu games.
Yeah, we need to look at we need to look at the stats here because flu game. You already lose as the MVP according to the game, but let's see the stats here. 5 + 3. Okay, so it wasn't
12 KOs
Vaughn.
from Bells in the grand finals of
KOs.
Primetime #1. I mean, that is the reason why they were able to do so much in this game specifically, because there wasn't enough time for Goomy, Kienoob, and Lyarri to stay on the field.
Exactly. I mean, and look at all that damage numbers, all those damage numbers too. Every single player, except for you already lose, getting up into the 10,000 limit with you already lose getting a little bit up there with the 7,000. Whereas, like, if you look at you already lose 7,659 damage, no player on the Oregon Trail, or sorry, not Oregon Trail, my bad, the Cats, I still have them on my mind, of the Cats we're all under that 7,659 number. Every single player got 7,000, 7,100, 5,200 damage. So it was absolute domination there over the Cats from the Trio Abusers.
That is just crazy to think about, but it seems we are potentially getting into our next one here. Let me update the best of 3 as currently Trio Abusers 1 game away. We go
Oni
to Oni
Village.
Village to potentially end things off. I think this is also the first time we've seen Oni Village. I could be incorrect there.
No, you are incorrect. We did see it, like, I think twice in earlier stages in the bracket. But we have only seen Atten City once.
Oh, there we go.
Have we seen Amy's
switched
app?
names
We have not
here
seen
for
Amy's
a sec,
app.
so let me fix that. So ignore the actual names that we see on the screen. We'll fix those. But going for the Jakar ban, it makes a lot of sense.
Yes, and also the Era ban. So we're going to see likely more Juno here on this map, which makes a lot of sense. You're going to want to see a lot of that goal clearance and with that giant midfield with the slimes there. Got Kai out here. Let's see what True Abusers picks on this side. Again, we've got the Submissive Cats on the blue side this time. We've got Amy coming out for Trio Abusers.
First time in a while we've seen Amy.
A little cat versus the cats action here. And Juliet's to mirror as well. So we got Kai.
Juliet's like one of the most
Juliet's
popular forwards, I feel like, because of the way that they were able to just dominate, and they didn't get as nerfed as X did.
100%. So we're into game 2 here. As of right now, Trio Abusers up 1-0. If they win this set, they win the $105 grand prize. And Amy Goalie is kind of cracked. I'm not going to lie.
If you're good at it and you can time your blink and your glitch pop properly, then it's perfect, especially with the turret later on, too. It's nice, especially on Oni Village, down those different lanes with the speed boost. You could just easily go for a goal barrier. But speaking of goal barriers, the first two already gone on the side of Trio Abusers. They switch sides, they switch colors, and it seems like they are switching things up. Kienoob getting the first goal, and wow. Is that the first goal we've seen from the side of Submissive Cats? I might be mistaken, but we haven't seen a goal the entire last game.
All of the grand finals, we did not see a goal from the Submissive Cats. They finally bring one in this map, so maybe they're turning things around at the moment.
I mean, they banned Jakar. That helps a lot, you know?
Yes, it definitely helps a lot. When Vaughn's not on the Jakar, they're like, all right, we need to win this thing. We need to ban the Jakar.
That they do. You already lose even on the Amy, and the turret's not able to do too much just based on the positioning of it. I always love this new creator skin for Juno. I can't remember exactly who it's from, but it's one of the OTK people, and it's just great to see that those creator events are a thing in this game specifically, but also great to see the KOs being traded side to side. Now it's a 2-on-2 situation.
Exactly. I believe it's Emiru who has this.
Oh, no, it's Lily
but I'm not too
Pichu. That's who it was.
Lily Pichu. That's right. Anyway, a little core flip coming out. You already lose using that up. Gonna send it over to Lyarri, and I mean, you still have this tie here with 4 seconds left to go. We're going into overtime. It's just happening.
Yeah, I mean, guaranteed. That's gonna make the KO timers a little bit longer, so you want to stay alive as much as you can. Kienoob barely has any stagger, going elusive, trying to dodge things away, but they are just getting bullied into the corner, and it worked out as a distraction. Bells can't do much to get this away from Lyarri, even with the stuns. Goomy on the Kai, looking so strong and so stellar. And it's just going to keep spamming those emotes.
Exactly. A nice KO there for the Amy. And see you later. Lyarri grabs one. 2-0 for the Submissive Cats.
That's why Juno is OP. You don't need to do anything except put a slime on the map and you have like a third player for you.
Or a fourth player, yeah. Exactly. I mean, in Rocket League, we talk about, the fourth player all the time as like the goal. The crossbar. That's Juno in this one, right?
Basically. Oh, there goes.
Oh, no.
Vaughn already off the side. Not feeling confident away from the Jakar pick, because they got the Jakar pick 3 games in a row, mind you. Both in the lower final and the first one of this grand final. But this is a great comeback so far for the side of Submissive Cats.
100%. I mean, You Already Lose is doing a great defensive job already as well. I say that, but the core flip comes out. Bells, super low. Can any of the Cats come in and try to take advantage of how low that stagger is? Goomy going to just strip this off of the Oni Village shield here. Can we see a barcode moment? Is that something that we might be able to see from Goomy?
Need Atlas for that to happen.
That's true. You're right. Kienoob, a 4 KO streak, getting the kill over here. Oh my goodness. And Lyarri, the core is just going to be going as fast as possible since it's overtime. I think we're going to be seeing more of a slow match this time, a little bit more brawly.
Which is crazy because we're on Oni Village.
Exactly, and that's usually the one that takes all the time, especially for me on goalie, because I bounced off the corners and I accidentally chew through shields.
I'm also noticing that Lyarri is feeling a lot more confident, even with Kienoob, excuse me, being gone. so early. Well, not really early, but halfway through this OT, I guess you could say. There goes the barrier. There goes the follow-up as well with a bounce from Lyarri, and Goomy still keeps that final goal barrier alive.
Goomy's doing a great job with these goal barriers. He's keeping them alive. Passing it up to Lyarri, trying to get it up to Kienoob so he can punch it in. Nope. Okay. Sounds good. All good. Oh, that was definitely in the goal. I saw the little sprite go inside the goal. Finally, the goal opens on the side of the Cats. So we got an open goal situation here, 3-on-3. Juno hopping in, trying to make it work out, trying to save it, but Vaughn taps it in.
There we go. First goal of this game from the side of Trio Abusers. They got 9 in a row, didn't drop a single one in the last game. And it took them quite some time to get the first one here, but is this the comeback journey for them in the first set? They perfect swept the last one, trying to end things early after being dropped down into the lower bracket by Goats Esports, who didn't even make it close to the top 4. This is going to be a comeback journey for them of epic proportions. But hopefully Goomy could stay alive long enough, but they still got it through, even with the goal barrier barely going down. The turret and the pressure for Bells ties it up.
I think we're in for an interesting matchup here, unless you can see Trio Abusers putting their foot on the gas a little bit more. It kind of depends on how Submissive Cats respond to these 2 goals, and hopefully they don't get reverse swept, but you are facing off against Goomy, the reverse sweep king. So he knows a thing or two about coming back from behind.
That he does. We saw it happen before in the upper bracket, I believe it was, specifically against... Was it Quest who they faced off against?
I think it was Quest,
again.
yes.
Yeah, it was Quest that they took down. Oh, no, it wasn't Quest. It was on the other side. It was Goat Esports that they took down there.
GQ, same thing. It's a magazine.
Oh, never mind. It wasn't even Goat Esports. It was Oregon Trail. They lost the first game, won the last 2 to make it into the grand finals. I mean, how could we forget about that winners final? It's our first best of 3.
Well, it feels like an entire tournament's gone on since between then and now, so I think it's easy to forget.
Easy to forget.
Unfortunately.
Not easy to forget that this was 2-0 at one point, and now both goal barriers are down, but that was a great comeback play by Kienoob and Lyarri. Passed it from the bottom into the top, and now they're just going to be beekeeping things away from the other side of
beekeeping things away. Yes. Yes. You don't have to apologize to me. I love puns. Now, the audience, I'm not so sure, but I mean, there you go. Cats finally getting a set on the board in this grand finals. Let's see what the Juno picks here. Big Fish.
We didn't even have time to look at the initial awakenings because of how intense this first set was.
Yes. So we could definitely look at that at some point here and see what's up. Specialized training for the Kai on the side of Submissive Cats.
Makes sense. Want that Giga Blast on lock as much as you can and hopefully go for the extra special later on. But speaking of
the aerials,
the abilities...
Built different.
Built different, and then the Spark Stagger. I forget exactly which one it was, but it's okay for Vaughn, but not the greatest.
Oh, they already have a goal. Wow.
Kienoob.
It's okay for Vaughn. Oh, yeah, of course it is. Kienoob grabs it in and just goes right past Vaughn. I keep forgetting that Vaughn is also playing Kai forward and not Kai on goalie. So that's why I was like, aerials? And then I was like, wait, no, he's playing forward. It's totally fine.
My bad. Thank you, Blue, for letting us know about the pronunciation there. Kienoob.
Kienoob.
They are the Kienoob and the key to victory.
Kienoob, key victory. Yeah, it's like key lime pie, I guess. And I think Blue DM'd me as well. Let's see. Yep, it's Kienoob. Yeah, but sorry, Blue. Thank you, Blue. Thank you so much.
We got an announcement, by the way, from Blue a little bit later on. I mean, Blue, if you are here listening, you could also just join us if you want to make that announcement yourself once things are done. You know? Yeah. But regardless, we still have these grand finals going on. First game went to a perfect sweep for Trio Abusers. Now we saw it come back in the first set.
Oh no, the goalie's out.
Kienoob gets the KO.
Kienoob is done. Kienoob gets the KI, the killed instantly, not the knockout. Bells tries to flip it over. Goomy's saying, "Nuh-uh, not in my house." Ooh. Like the Geico commercial, "Nuh-uh." Five Slam a Gem, I believe. Houston. Not sure what his name is, though. You already lose. Spawn's back, right back in. Come subscribe in. Not sponsored, by the way. Not sponsored. It would be great if you would, though. Remember, Geico had an esports team? Anyway, Bells just punches it in as I'm talking about Geico esports. What am I on? It is 9:25. I'm a little silly and loopy.
Just a silly, goofy cat, you could say. like the other name that Goomy and Lyarri went
Lyarri
by
is, yes.
in NASL. East and Lyarri, speaking of them, are now long gone from the arena off the side, and so do both of the goal barriers go. The Giga Blast from Goomy trying to keep this down the bottom right, but not for long.
Nice.
Vaughn bullies forward with the forward Kai.
And that forward Kai is doing wonders for the trio abusers because they're abusing that trio.
I mean, they're all Omega.
They're all
players,
Omega.
So
they're
it makes
all,
sense
you know, if
why
they all
named
trio
themselves
up,
that.
they can't queue. You know, all of that. I mean, whenever Goomy and Vaughn play, it's
both down.
fun. Both
Slime
down.
Can't do much there.
Slime is only going to stick to the
what?
arena. A big bank on Kienoob. Wow, nice stuff there. I mean, there's not a whole lot of times you see a rebound into a goal there, but hey, man, welcome to Omega Strikers.
The core strike, or the core flip, excuse me, and then I think it was primary from Kienoob to put that one forward. Crazy stuff. The turret not able to stay up long enough for that final goal barrier to go down. Goomy, just a bit too much of a nuisance. You already lose. Doesn't feel as comfortable on this Amy goalie as we've seen in the past, and that is one of the cruxes of Oni Village. It hits the bottom, sometimes hits the top right afterwards.
Kienoob, I mean, trying to make ends meet there, and he makes it work just fine, especially with the slimes from Lyarri. And with a lot of sass coming out with these emotes. I mean, they are feeling really good at the moment. Let's just see if trio abusers can respond, maybe get this other shield down. You already lose saving a critical wide goal, of course. Lyarri gonna try with a little bit more slime. Hopefully they can pass it down, but they're gonna try to keep it away from the slime as much as possible, which they do. Lyarri passed it back up. A little bit of a slop? No, slime hop. A slop. Yeah, a slop.
The blob bounce apparently is the
blob bounce.
The actual name. Yeah. I mean, you could just say like the dash. I guess is it a dash? It's
sort of a dash,
but
it's a jump. It's like a blink or a jump, right?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I love the names of Juno's ability. It's like friend fling for their primary, where they send a blob over. Speaking of sending someone over, Kienoob is able to send Vaughn away, and there goes the goal and the set. 2-0 up now, one away to tying up the grand final series to make us go to game 3.
See, I'm now starting to think that Submissive Cats is more of like a Switch Cat situation, because they were submissive last map, and now they're dominant. So you can never tell. You can never tell.
Hard to know exactly what Juno's going to go for here. I mean, there's so many different things, but
Lyarri Stinger,
for extra damage over time. I guess if people are running into your blobs, that's good to see too.
Possibly denying it from the two forwards as well on the other team.
That's probably it more than anything else. Yeah, denying it from them, because with the way Lyarri's been playing, they don't really need much of a buff to either of their abilities. And we see Castellass for that extra length of the speed boost for the Kai for, I think it was Vaughn on the side of trio abusers. So we already see the Make It Rain special coming out from Lyarri to start things off. That's nice to see it from them there.
Exactly, and if trio abusers can reverse sweep right here, they could make it rain, if you know what I'm saying.
That's true. That's very true. If they just take all their prizing in once, I mean, it's just going to be over like PayPal or something. But regardless, it's over for Goomy on the defensive end. Kienoob takes out the other goalie, so no goalie on either side.
And Lyarri's super low too, so this could be a double KO.
And there we go. Went for the bump, the blob bounce, and right over top of it, unlike you would see with a dash. So that is the biggest difference between the blob bounce and any other dash type, teleport type, blink type ability.
The blob bounce, the slime hop, the gel gesture, whatever you want to call it. Didn't really work out there for Lyarri, but they already have one of these goal barriers down as well, so they're at an advantage right here. Maybe Lyarri can help do some damage, but it's tied up by the Submissive Cats. Sorry, by trio abusers. Everything messed up in my head when we switched the sides, so it's okay. It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, I blame the server specifically. So devs, if you're watching, I mean, great job. Love that we've been able to get into spectator slot these past two. But if we can like set a team as a side in the future, that'd be amazing. Regardless,
at this point, I'm just thanking them for that.
Somehow Vaughn just takes it all by his lonesome.
Taps it in. 2-0. They can get their first set here in this series or in this match. Not series. They got like 3 in their last
they got 3 in a
one,
row,
so
didn't drop a single goal, and now it's been very competitive, which just goes to show, even with no Drakkar, it's still trio abusers seemingly having the upper hand. Even though they are down by 2 sets, they have 2 goals. They can easily come back from it, and we've seen it happen in the past by these players.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's no room for one king at the top right now. You know, even though trio abusers are the top guys on this platform, you never know. Right now, the submissive cats are just knocking on their door.
Was it Vaughn, Bells, and Barcode who won CECC, and You Already Lose was on the other side?
Yes, and You Already Lose was teamed up with Leo Leon on the other side.
And he took out Leo Leon earlier in the bracket, too, to make it here. So interesting to see the way these different teams develop as things progress throughout bit of Omega Strikers history, as Bells is making the goalie Goomy history on the side of Submissive Cats.
Core flip from
nice
Kienoob. I almost said Kienoob. Nice little delay there.
Oof.
No, it was what do they call it? A stalling ult in Overwatch, but there you go. Finally, trio abusers take a set.
And a confident one, too. 3 in a row. That is the fastest set we have seen this game. And wow, look at the abilities. Twin Drive, extra special, and what
Unstoppable.
else? But Primetime is here, too. Unstoppable. Replicator, heavy
extra
impact.
Special. Yeah, this is going to be a fun draft.
Okay for the forward Kai if they leave it for him. But no, they're going to give that up to Juliet. Makes sense. Primetime, the other Juliet taking that, too. I'm curious on what Juno takes. Extra special, yeah, for the Make It Rain. Or Replicator, okay.
Twin Drive, yeah, that makes sense because there's no other really things to pick here.
Okay, yeah, so that grants like
really
extra HP and everything else. Also,
yeah,
looking at all the ability spread so far, Bells is a pretty solid one with Super Surge and Primetime there again. So these next few sets are going to come down to the Awakenings draft from what we have seen because of how close these two teams have proven to be up to this point. First Barrier always has been going to the side of Submissive Cats, but after that, it's anybody's game.
Exactly. I mean, you can't really say that these two teams have any differences. I think both of them are very equal in skill level. Just goes down to the Awakenings and how the game goes. Oh, hello.
Whoa.
We pressed S, and now we're flipped.
Flipped the arena. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I had to try that. And there we go. The goal goes through. I'll fix the overlay. But thank you, Guardian Z, for letting us know.
Awesome. Well, that makes it so much easier for us now.
I'm going to put it back for now, though.
Yes,
we'll
back
fix
for
it
now.
later.
But now we can do that on the fly. I thought the game glitched out or something. I was like, I can see the city below. What in the world's going on?
I had no idea that worked like that. That's so cool.
Nice. Well, now we know. Hidden tech. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Shout out to Guardian ZET for that. That's awesome.
Core flip's coming out on the side of trio abusers. Gonna try to get another goal here. Maybe could get something going.
I didn't even see who scored the first goal. I was too distracted.
Well, it was Submissive Cats, but I know, sorry. Trio abusers. Vaughn. It was Vaughn. Now I know. It's Vaughn. It was Vaughn. And Vaughn does it again. Vaughn strikes twice, unlike lightning.
You just need to name this Vaughn Strikers at this point.
Vaughn Strikers.
That just sounds like a German name.
Can we get like a title in game that's like Vaughn the Striker or something like that? Like
I don't know. He'd probably be able to come up with something cooler.
Yeah. Kind of like a Diablo like nameplate frame thing, right?
Diablo. I'm going to be grinding a lot of that when that comes out. So excited. But
nice, awesome.
Also excited to see if this goes to a set 5 and if it will be side of trio abusers, Vaughn, You Already Lose, and Bells pulling off the comeback and getting 2 back-to-back to come from the lower bracket to win. If they do that, Lyarri able to hit that one aside and keep things going. I'm sorry, I'm childish. But
okay,
nice goal barrier down. So goes the core flip. Even with You Already Lose being away from the net and the play, still Vaughn and Bells competitive at best.
Oh, yeah. Looks like Lyarri's going to try to get something there. The blob goes right in. And there we go. It's not going to be a 3-0 this time.
Indeed. The first time in 5 goals that we have seen any resistance. Or at least getting a goal, speaking of resistance.
And that's why,
Cats.
And that's why Trio Abusers is so interesting because when they go on a hot streak, they go on a hot streak.
Like that.
Oh, no. Just like that. Take out Lyarri. Kienoob is like the only offensive guy there. Goomy's got to defend, but he can't do a whole lot because of the turret, and it just slides right in.
Kienoob, no. Bad read on the upper side.
Yep.
Then the speed boost from that upper lane too made it so that the core was sped up, so it was hard to get to. Because again, Juliet, not the fastest character, especially with the awakenings we have seen from them. This is also an interesting awakening draft too. A lot of sparks out there. Hot shot might be solid too for some better hits on the core. And of course, it is going to be going to the side of Trio Abusers. They want Vaughn to be able to hit that core harder with their barrages. So every individual one, I believe, hits it harder. And hitting the core also reduces those cooldowns. This makes it that much more deadly for Vaughn. So Vaughn looking out for them to pop off in this next set.
And a great pick for the Juno there on Timeless Creator. Those blobs are just going to get way bigger for Lyarri.
They got stacks on stacks for bells? What are they doing?
Yeah, I have no idea, but hopefully it works out for them. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out.
This could be potentially the final set of the first ever Primetime Tuesday if we do have a win from Trio Abusers. But Kienoob, Lyarri, and Goomy not going to go down without a fight. Best of 3 again as a reminder. First one went to the side of Trio Abusers. Submissive Cats trying to tie things up and force a game number 3. They are up 2-0 set-wise in this game, but it has been a monumental comeback from the other side, and that was dangerous. Goomy is so lucky to have gotten away with that.
Exactly. I mean, if Goomy gets reverse sweeped, I think it'll be a little taste of his own medicine, if that makes sense, you know?
He got one before, now he's looking to get reverse swept here. There goes the clown emote, and I think he's giving up for a second.
Maybe he's tired. He is really tired. He feels like a clown, I think. Is that what he's telling us?
I don't know.
He's telling us that we're clowns?
He's telling us that he's off the map. There goes the 6 KO streak from
Got pie on his face there.
Ooh.
Bells with the nice score, a nice little tap in. And the reverse sweepers are up on top again. Yeah, it just did. Yeah, it really did.
Potential reverse sweep, as you mentioned. 1-0 up now. Great to see the Flying Phoenix dash from Kienoob. Get the first barrier, and the second one's down. This is the fastest amount of time. They've gotten both barriers, but there goes one of the players. There goes both their barriers. No, Bells able to just come back and get both of them for free on the side of Submissive Cats. And now it's going to go for the core flip and the finish with the Fiery Fist for extra effort. 2-0. 1 goal away for Trio Abusers to come for the lower bracket and win 2-0.
A great storyline, to be sure, but you got to feel a little bit bad for the cats, the Submissive Cats here, because they might have gotten a little too submissive and silly.
There goes Bells.
There goes Bells. Bells is getting a little too silly over on the edge of the map there. Oh, man. Kienoob going to try to get this other goal barrier here, and they're going to try to stay alive here. Bells spawns back in, so there's a little bit of hope left for Trio Abusers. They're going to the Amy turret here is going to take a lot of Lyarri's health as well. The slimes help her out, but
there goes Lyarri
again. Just going to be playing this. Lyarri's gone again. So there's another advantage here for Trio Abusers. Their goal is open, but they can't do a whole lot. Now it's back to 3v3.
You already lose with a great blink to get that down from the corner into the speed boost zone. Lyarri off the top corner. Might be a final shot here for the side of Submissive Cats to stay alive. Still in the favor of them. And into the corner of Trio Abusers. Lyarri up towards the center. Kienoob can't do much to stay alive from the turret, but dodges it for the most part. We're seeing some more pummels coming out the core flip, and there goes the goal. One final shot potentially for Submissive Cats.
Kienoob grabbing that. He's going to take his shot, and if they can get 2 more goals, we're going to the third of a best of 3.
Preventing a reverse sweep and then going to the third game.
Exactly. It's not the last time a grand finals has gone to the very last game.
That's true. We've seen it happen before. We saw it happen at CCC. We'll see if it happens again here, but we would need a great comeback of epic proportions for the side of Submissive Cats. Great barrage from Goomy to hit that into the center. And there we go. Wide open opportunity. Kienoob clears the goalie. Now it's tied 2-2.
Lyarri, what an amazing goal there. And this is it. All right. This is it, folks. This is it.
Either one more game or we're done for the day.
And honestly, I'll take both at this point. I'm okay with anything. I love Omega Strikers. We're just going to see some more action as Submissive Cats are kind of forced back into their own goal here. Trio Abusers are on the offensive. They want to get this done now. They cannot let any more goal barriers slip. already lose, blinking forward. What a great blink to give this to Bells. Bells is going to try to get us into the next barrier. Core flip, but it misses the shield. Oh no, tragedy for the side of the Submissive Cats.
No.
A barrier goes down. Bells is in the driver's seat, in position. You already lose. It's up by the midfield. The entire team is in the back line here, and here comes Bells coming back. It's the speed on the core. Goomy fighting for his life. Vaughn sends it up. Goomy saves it. Doing an amazing job so far. Oh my goodness, the core flip comes out, and there it is. You already lose. Goalie goal. See you later. Good night. Thank you for watching Primetime.
Wow, you already lose, just forcing things up. Knew that after Goomy, I believe, even hit that into his final goal barrier, that was all she wrote. Pushed up, had every single player on Trio Abusers force the issue at the end, and Vaughn being the MVP. Looking at these stats here, 7 goals/assists, 22 saves, and 3 KOs. Not even the goalie and had 22 saves, which is crazy to think about. Lyarri did so much that they could in that game. Majority of the goals and assists, but it wasn't enough for the side of Submissive Cats to come back. But GG's across the board for our first ever Primetime Tuesday. Great to see the efforts from both of these rosters, but in the end, it was the blue team going down. They couldn't hold on. They got reverse swept in that game, and that was all by Vaughn. You already lose at Bells because they are the best that can do it. We've seen You already lose in a grand finals. They didn't want to do it again here and now after getting grandfathered into the NASL East. Now we get to see the way that this team performed, and they were spectacular throughout the event. Even though they went down earlier on, they did not drop a single game afterwards.
Exactly, and we got to give some credit as well to Submissive Cats. I mean, the Silly Goofy Cats squad alongside Goomy. I mean, all these players are super, super good. So don't discount them here for getting 2-0'd in this final set and then reverse sweeped as well. They're still very, very good players, and I can't wait to see the rest of what they can do in the